Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
So what are the best way for one to plan his or her finances in a new year?
In a new year, you have to introspect. Ask yourself, where am I coming from? In checking your finances and accounting for things you've done in the past, which is historical, it is good to look back and say, how well have I done in the last 2 or 3 years? And try to make a record in your own way. What did I do last year? What did I do year before the last? What did I do in 2022? What did I do in 2023? How did I fare in 2024? So where do I want to go in 2025? What did I not do correctly in 2024? What must I improve upon in 2025? And what must that translate to in Naira and Kobo? What are the kind of expenses I'm going to run in 2025? How will they be funded? How will they be? This will help to streamline your thinking. This will help you challenge all assumptions concerning your income heads and your overheads. Do not assume that because you spent 20,000 buying fuel, you spent 2 million buying fuel last year, you have to spend the same amount or just do incremental projects. As okay, if I spend 2 million to buy fuel last year, this year, chances are that I'll spend 2.5 million. Have you looked at better ways of doing things? Have you looked at even cutting down from 2 million for fuel to 1.5? If you just think differently, there are so many ways to skin a rat. There are ways to order your priorities in a manner that you will add more value and the cost of fueling may even go down. So do not assume that your budget must be, your expectation must be done on an incremental basis, because there may be wastages in your system that you are not well aware of. So in questioning each of your overheads, you will find avoidable costs. You will find not avoidable costs. You must distinguish between costs that are avoidable and the ones that are not avoidable. And there's a thin line between it. Some not avoidable costs may eventually become avoidable. Maybe you have a premises where you do your business that is bigger than what you need. Why can't you move to a smaller space and cut down on the rent? If you're allowed to sublet, why don't you sublet part of the space rather than keep a space that will not be useful to you immediately or in the immediate future? And you are incurring overhead that you don't need to incur. So this is the type of thinking that makes you challenge each of your business assumptions, challenge each of your costs, challenge each of your overheads, and situate them within permissible limits. Same way, you are going to look at your income and say, what did I make last year? What services was I rendering? What products was I selling? Is it possible to increase? Okay, which one gives me the most profit? What can I do more in this area to increase the level of profitability I'm getting from an existing service offering or from a product line that has accounted for 80% of my turnover? Because there's no point dissipating energy on a business that gives you 10% when the one that is giving you 80% is suffering. So you will not dissipate energy spending money on a product that is giving you the least profit. But if you don't keep records, how would you know which products give you the most? If you don't keep appropriate records, you may be using good money to chase bad money. So it's very important to have an analytical mind that is able to guide you in a direction that leads to maximization of your profit. The objective of every business, every money-making business set off for profit is to maximize profit. So your records must be kept in a manner that allows you to determine where you are doing well, where you are not doing well, what efforts you need. A business may have potentials to do more than it is currently doing. So if you identify the potentials in that business, then you pump some efforts and some money into it, and you'll be able to realize the profit maximization, which is the object of every meaningful business endeavor. So keeping records is key, because without your records, you can't have a sense of direction. And it is very important to keep your clients, nurture them, and make sure that the level of attrition in your business is reduced to the barest minimum. If you lose a client, if you lose some customers, the cost of replacing them has been put at maybe 5 times the cost of getting them. Where are the resources? Where are the resources? If you keep losing your customers, you keep losing patronage, and that's how you get out of business. So you must, once you have attracted the business, the customers, the clients, you must also do things in a manner that makes you retain them. And then when they talk about you to other people that need goods and services, it increases the level of your coverage, and you're able to make more money doing the same thing that you have done. You're able to create customer loyalty, and that's what retaining your customers is all about. How many of them are willing to come back to you for repeat purchase?